Are you struggling with dog reactivity? Well, follow these 6 next steps that we do at Canine Dog Central that will help you control reactivity. Step 1, diagnosis. And this part you need to get right. You need to dig deep into the root cause of why your dog is reacting. How close does your dog need to get before it reacts? Is that anxiety? Is it excitement? Look into the type of breed. We've got a Malinois next to us. Does that make any relevance to why it's reacting? You need to really dig deep. Step 2, management. And this part is to stop the rehearsal of unwanted bad behaviors. You're going to add new training aids. You're going to avoid the triggers. You're going to go to the correct environments. This may seem like a cop-out and you're all shouting down the screen, oh, but I can't avoid it forever. That's not the point. You're starting at the beginning. Step 3, foundation skills. This is where you teach your dog to yield to lead pressure. This is where you teach your dog no means no. This is where you're teaching your dog that the consequence is nowhere near as good as them doing right. And the reason why you can't skip this stage is, for example, we're teaching a dog heel work, okay? And we're going to teach it to understand the lead pressure. So they get too far ahead, the lead pressure is going to consequence them back into position. If you don't teach them this lead pressure, and say you're going for a walk and you've got a reactive dog, and then for the first time they start reacting, and for the first time you give the lead pressure, there's a high chance that dog is going to go into a state of mind where it may even redirect on you because it doesn't understand lead pressure. So foundation skills is number 3, and you can't miss this stage. Step 4, redirect practice. So this is the stage where you practice all of that hard work you did in stage 3, and you'll put it to practice on small distractions. Your environment will be controlled. You will be feeling comfortable. You do not want to be that handler that makes your dog react. You need to practice all of scenarios with smallest distractions and in the best controlled environment until you feel comfortable with your dog, handling your dog. Do not move on to stage 5. When you learned to drive a car, where did you learn to drive a car? Was it on the M25 or was it on a nice quiet road until you feel comfortable to move to the busy motorways? It's the same principle with dog training. Until you feel comfortable in the area where there's no distractions, a nice quiet field, just you and your dog focused to one another, you both understand the bond. Until you've got that, do not go into the next environment. That next environment is a park, and your dog is going to react instantly and you don't know how to control that. Stage 5, controlled exposure. This is when you're going to start going out into busier environments, not packed, busier environments. You're going to put your heel work into practice, you're going to put your redirection into practice, but you're also going to be in a controlled environment. So that controlled environment means you know where the triggers are, you know the best escape routes if it's not working, you know how to redirect. Stage 6, the uncontrolled environment. You're out in the wild. You know, you only get to this stage until you've completed all the other stages and you feel comfortable. Let's keep this stage nice and short on the video because it's obvious. You're out in a controlled, uncontrolled environment and you're putting your dog into any situation. But you as the handler know how to redirect if they create that reaction. To summarize, reactivity isn't forever. It requires clarity, structure, consistency. And it's extremely hard to put this really long topic into one little short video to try and keep everyone engaged because everyone's a scroller. But if you need any help, give us a shout at Canine Dog Central and we're here to help.